What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager save. This is episode number 65, and today, I think we're returning with a make or break episode, I'd say, for this season and possibly the future of this save. Yeah, we got both legs of the Europa League quarter-final against Villarreal, the Spanish side, first home and away, and sandwiched between that, a trip to Anfield in the Premier League as we desperately try to cling on to a top 4 place. Before we get to the games though, show what we've been getting on off camera. And of course, in the last episode, you saw us make it through to the Europa League quarters with that thrilling comeback victory against RC Lens in the second leg of the last 16, but then the 5-1 drumming at home to Manchester City, going for the title, and a 2-0 loss away against Spurs in the FA Cup quarter-final to end any chance of us getting the treble, as if we ever had a chance anyway. Off camera though, just a one game, had an international break, needed it really after 3 defeats in 5, and returned with a win and a bit of a banker. Took on Brentford at home and won by 3-1. Scored 2 goals in 20 minutes. First, Lucas Sucic, who just is having an amazing season once again. This guy is a baller, man. Like, I'm telling you right now, there is no way we keep this guy if we don't qualify for the Champions League. I promised him he can go if we don't qualify for it, and there's no way I'll be able to talk him around if we don't. So yeah, he scored the first goal, Kowal scored the second and the third as well. He's second of the game. A nice ball through by Quezada. Whilst we lost our clean sheet, it was just a consolation goal. So, in the Premier League right now, on the back of the win, we are back up into the top 4, but look at how tight it is, man. It's absolutely ridiculous right now. We're just constantly moving and shaking in the top 4, out of the top 4, in the top 4, out of the top 4. Right now, on the back of the win, we are back in it. I said before, Man City have gone on that amazing winning run. It happens every single season. They go on a winning run and they're just unstoppable. It's their title to lose from this point, I would say, with the game in hand on Manchester United as well. I'm not worried about the top 3. I'm not even thinking about it. I said it before. I'm not even one bit worried because these 3 teams have been the best teams in England since the save began so far. So let them have that top 3. We're just worried about 4th. We're 2 points clear of Spurs and Aston Villa. We've got the game in hand on the latter. And we're 4 clear of Chelsea as well. We're 6 clear of Arsenal. We've played a game. They've played a game more than us though right now. So my biggest worry, I'd say, is Spurs. Chelsea could still do it, 4 points behind. No one's got a game in hand, but my biggest worry is Spurs. Only 2 points behind, far superior goals record, and they've won the Carabao Cup already and ended that major trophy drought. So we're still in the top 4, but it's just been, for weeks now, it's just been in, out, shake it all about. For now, we're in. But I still do believe that our best path to the Champions League, as I've said about a million times, is through winning the Europa League. So heading into the quarter-final, first leg here at the Etihad Stadium. I've changed my tactics once again. First, let me tell you who's injured. Morton Forsby done for the season. Hip injury in an under-21 games. Won't see him between now and the end of the season. So if that Forsby's the type of guy who, like, we only really just bring him off the bench for the most part for energy, or start him in games we either expect to lose and throw out a backup side, or in games we expect to win comfortably. I'm missing a guy on the bench. Who am I missing? Oh, no, I'm not. It's because it's the Europa League. I keep forgetting you got 12 subs in Europa League. Let's check on Gaza, the Chump, and Watkins as well. And whilst I'm doing this, I'll tell you about the tactics. So, obviously 3 defeats in 5. Not a terrible run for Bournemouth, especially considering the defeats we had were against really good sides. But I felt as though we needed to change things up a little bit. So I went back to a tactic that we were using for most of the save in the early years. Then we abandoned it in the past 2 years to play a 4-3-3. But we're now back to a 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress style of play. So we've gone from our 4-3-3 to the 4-2-3-1 to give us a bit more defensive support with 2 men sitting as deep defensive midfielders. And this is our now tactical system. So we're playing at a much higher tempo. We're playing out defensive, bringing out at the back. In transition, we're counter-pressing and countering. And out of possession, we've got a high defensive line, the high press, and a much more often trigger press as well, stepping up more. I know I've said before, I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable with it because balls over the top are so common in FM, and you get stung playing this way a lot, but we all know high-line gegenpress is the way to go in FM, and so it worked in the game against Brentford. And to be fair, we did concede quite a few chances, mainly from balls over the top, shock horror, but hopefully, stepping up, stepping on the opponent's toes, that will do us good here. So first leg, Villarreal, and I'd say this is a very even tie here. Very, very even tie. Thankfully, Pau Torres is out for both legs, I would say, with a torn thigh muscle. He's their star player. He's out, thank goodness for that. But but it's still a really, really good team. Wilfred Ndidi is there. Abdou Diallo's at left back. They've got Zakaria through the middle as well. They've got a couple of amazing young talents as well. This young Belgian midfielder looks absolutely phenomenal. Nicholas Jackson's still there as well. And Zonarek, who I was going to sign to replace Sucic, and I actually might do in the summer if Luka ends up going as well. So it's a really good team. They're fourth in La Liga right now. This could go either way, I feel. Very, very even indeed. So this is our team, 4-3-3. Georgie is in goal, and I know what you're thinking. Sweeper keeper, here we go. Watch him come 40 yards out of goal. Back four is Tyrick, Miodrag, Mascara, and Aaron. You might notice Miodrag's a ball-playing defender cover. I very rarely have cover or stopper in my centre-halves, but I have done for Miodrag here. To hopefully help with the balls that are played over the top. So he's in the back line alongside Mascara and Harris. Midfield double is Scott McTominay's DMs. Kazada's on the left, Sucic, the man of the moment, is on the right, and Traore supports Garan Kowal up top. On the bench, you've got Ward, Garza, Gomez, Smolko, Urisevic, the Chump, Radalovic, Batarina, Sori, Delat, Watkins, and Araujo as well. First of the three, it's Villarreal, and this is absolutely crucial. First leg, and we can't afford to lose, and I think we're definitely going to go out. Come on, you cherries. And the reason I say that, despite the fact we made it through the last 16 after losing the first leg, is because we were in France for that first leg. This time we're at home, and we are infinitely better at home than we are away. So we have to capitalise on our home form. I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but do you notice this year in FM, home form is really overpowered? And I mean like really overpowered. Okay, yeah, sure, home advantage is a real thing, but I feel like in this year's FM, it's way too effective. I really do feel that. So this is a really, really big one. This is the biggest game of the three today, I'd say, the first one here. I expect us to lose at Anfield. I think we'll struggle in Spain. But if we can win this first leg here and win it by a couple of goals, then I'll feel much more confident. Question is, with some inconsistent form recently, how are we going to get on in a make or break game, in a make or break tie? As Quezada wins it back. Well done, young man. By the way, he won the Next Gen award. The 50 Best Wonder Kids in Football. Rao won it, unsurprisingly, as he hits it long for Kowal to chase. Look at Garang sprint after that ball. Can he play it back? He can. Quezada off the bar. What a run from Garang. He had no business getting that. His pace is just unbelievable. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. He had no business getting to that ball first, but he did. And at half-time, in a very cagey first 45 minutes, unsurprisingly, it looks as though we'll be tied at 0-0. As Mascara heads just over. We've had the two half chances, woodwork rattled, and the roof of the net rippled, but it is goalless at the break. Would I take this? I say no. I think we need to win this game. So I'll say to the boys here, it's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got left tonight. We deserve to win this match. Let's go and do it. Second half to begin. Won't change the tactics. Vieira haven't been in yet so far, but I think we've got to get a goal and win this first leg here. I think we need to take the advantage in this tie. Could go either way. First leg is crucial. Scott McTominay, captain, sends it long. Sucic, the man of the season, is onto it. Crosses, cleared away. And Villarreal hoof it down the pitch. I think they'll be very glad if they go back to Spain tied at 0-0. They'll take that. They'll take that. But we won't. Scott's ball cut out though. And here comes Zonarek. Gets round McTominay. He's so good. Across to Palestri. And Villarreal looking for that opening. Zakaria. Shoots. Oh! Clips the bar. Game's going to spring into life now. You just see it. You just see it coming. Game is going to spring into life. Just noticed McTominay got a booking right before the break. Didn't see that. Might have to take him off in that case because I never like a BWM on a booking. A BWN. Has anyone ever abbreviated ball winning midfielder to BWM? It's not the coolest abbreviation in the world, is it? Anyway, Traore over the top. Sucic. Was he offside? He's on. I think he'll finish. He does, but was he off? I have to say, he looks a yard offside to me. Yep, it's disallowed. I always say, if I can see it, then just take my word for it. He did look offside. Lovely ball by Hamid, but yeah, a couple yards offside. Definitely the right call. Zonarek into the middle. Villarreal lead. Nicholas Jackson, their danger man, turns in. We've played okay out there. We've played all right, but we're down. Ark. It's fine. It's fine. We can come back. We can come back. Oh, now Sucic is down. How many injuries have we had this season? We have been absolutely injury-plagued this year. It's unbelievable. Down to 10 men. And Villarreal lead. If we lose this tie, and if they get a second goal, call it. Call it. We're going out. Zakaria. Mascara cuts it out. And now Scott to Quezada. Out wide is Sucic, just back on the pitch here as Raul will give him the ball. Sucic, McTominay, captain, fantastic. Can he finish? Took an age, but it went to back. Oh, come on! I have absolutely no idea what happened there, so I need the 3D. McTominay could have shot. He held the ball up and then lost it, and then just won it straight back. Really poor from Villarreal, and Garang Kowal notches up goal number 30. Bournemouth with the leveller instantly. But I still think someone's going to win this. Nicholas Jackson looking so dangerous out there. Miodrag wrestling with him. Just about wins it back and McTominay clears it now. Kazad, can he win it first? He can't. And Villarreal, oh, this is just too much. I can't take this. I cannot take this. Someone's going to win it. Someone is going to win it. There's a whole half an hour to play. Both Raul and Sucic. Oh, we'll play advantage there, please, referee. Both Raul and Sucic hobbling. But I'm keeping the wingers out there for now. There's Scott inside the area. Alex Scott, can he cross? He shoots. Oh, it's gone in. Yes! Bournemouth turn it around in 3 minutes. Come on! Great advantage play by the referee after Zakaria's trip. Mitchell into Alex Scott. And this year, he's turned into a goal scorer. It's only taken him 7 years. Beats the keeper at the near post. Bournemouth in front. Oh, we came back against Lens from 3 goals down. Why didn't I think we could come back against Villarreal only trailing by 1? We've done it in 6 minutes. Incredible start to the half. But this game's still got a long way to go. 28 minutes, and there's no way it finishes this scoreline. Mosquera heads away and Troy, get it on the deck, son. Well done. Now Kowal's over the top there. If Sucic can find him. Luca goes down the right. He needs a teammate. He's got one. It's Max, who's, by the way, just got his first call up for England. About time. Traore dispossessed, and now here come Villarreal. Great tackle by Mosquera. And Scott finds Kowal. He's got Casada with him. It's the kid. It's Raul. Crosses. Kowal shot blows. Traore! What a turnaround! 3-1. Get in! Right, taking off 3 players. Baturina, Araujo and Urisevic are going to come on for McTominay on a booking, so that's always risky. Kazada and Sucic, who are both carrying knocks as well. So the captain will make way. Scott will take the armband. But as things stand, we're leading by 2. Take this to Villarreal and we'll be in the driving seat. But there's still 70 minutes to go. And what has been a thrilling, absolutely thrilling first leg. And I could still see Villarreal coming back here. We've got to stay tight defensively. See this result out and it'll be massive, but Villarreal get one back and it changes the whole complexion of the tie. It is a corner for the Spaniards, which Vonareg takes. It's whipped into the middle. Irisevic and Araujo off the bench, both headed away, but Villarreal get about. I think they know as well. I think they know at 3-1 they might as well gamble, lose 4-1 by chasing a second. To them, they might as well gamble from here on out. They can't go back home trailing by 2, I feel. Zakaria finds man in the middle, and they've got the goal as well. Nicholas Jackson is unbelievable. 3-2, he's got another. Oh, fucking hell. Bournemouth, don't collapse. Baturina, well done, mate. Is that a pen? It's a penalty! What a run by Batman. And it's going to be Araujo to take it. Now, I would have preferred Kowal because Araujo's missed 2 this season already. Oh, Enrique. He's missed 2 this season. He's now missed 3. He might be a pure goal scorer from open play, but from 12 yards, he's absolutely shocking. 3 missed penalties in the season. I don't know why with those great stats, but he cannot convert from 12 yards. What an opportunity spurned. What an opportunity spurned. We might be leading by a goal, but this is going to feel like a defeat if we don't get another one. Traore, Baturina, straight at the keeper. Well, we're pushing for that 4th goal. I'm not making changes, but you know me, like I normally shut up shop if we're leading by 1 and try and see the game out, but I don't want to make changes because going forward we've been brilliant tonight. Absolutely brilliant. The fact we've only scored 3 is disappointing. The XG's been sublime. We've missed a penalty. It's been disappointing that we're only leading by 1 and we've only scored 3. I can't believe I'm saying that, considering we were a goal down. Oh, not this guy. Not this guy. Oh, well done, Miodrag. Nicholas Jackson is so good. So good. There is a minute of normal time to go, and I see there being a 6th goal tonight, and whoever gets it, I think will go on to win this tie. It's been that sort of a game. What a great interception by Urisevic. Baturina, Araujo, can you make amends? Oh, yes, he can! man! What a first leg in Bournemouth. Unbelievable game. Well, I thought the RC Lens tie was brilliant. This first leg has been phenomenal. It's had everything. Enrique Araujo latches onto Batterina's through ball. The bench boys link up. And that's how you make amends. Actions, not words. Enrique misses the penalty, but scores the dagger. What a night on the Saturday. What a game. That's got to be one of the best games we have had in this save. That was incredible. Outstretched arms. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Defensively, sure, not great, but going forward tonight, we should have scored about 6 or 7. That was an incredible attacking display. And so Kazada and Suchic's injuries, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Right, Sučić, rest up. Forget the Liverpool game, rest up, mate. Come back in 7 days' time. Sod the Premier League, we're going for the Europa. Right, Liverpool, Anfield. Obviously, I'm not going to wave the white flag. We'll stay with the same tactics after back-to-back wins, but honestly, man, I can't see us getting anything from this game. And with that being the case, we got to focus on Thursday night. We got a 2-goal lead going to Spain. It is our best shot against the Champions League. And so with that being the case here, much rotated side for this one here. And obviously, yeah, there's a few starters out there. But with tired legs, players taking knocks and injuries, I'm just saying to the boys, Miodrag, Scott, Max, Luca, Rout, rest up. Rest up, lads. Forget today. Rest up. Basically, get on the plane to Spain now. We'll meet you there on Thursday night. So, George in goal. Back four is now Smallcombe, Garza, Gomez, and Mosquera at right wing back. You know, he can play right back, Mosquera. He's better as a centre-half, but he can play on the roll. Some great crossing, and he's really quick as well. In the middle, DMs, Radalovic and Urasevic. Kowal is on the left. Soria's on the right, and Batterina supports Enrique up top, side pressing forward. On the bench, you've got Ward, Henderson, Lopez, Pugliese, Chump, Scott, Traore, Delap, and Watkins as well. So, to be fair, quite a few starters out there, but also a few players getting rested as well. Rotated lineup, Liverpool away at Anfield. We go 2 goals down early. I'm taking the starters off and emptying the bench. Come on, you cherries. Hypothetically, if we were to pull off the impossible and win today, we'd actually cut the gap on Liverpool to a point, which would be pretty amazing. But we really never win away against a Big Six team. I mean, we barely win away anyway, but against a traditional Big Six team, I can probably count on one hand the amount of times we've beaten them in the save as Mosquera fires over. So, like, with home form being so OP, like I talked about at the start of the Villarreal game, with home form being so OP and effective, like, when we go away to a Big Six team, I mentioned before, if we could just get a point, that's a brilliant result. You know what I mean? If we just get a point, we will take it and celebrate it. So, yeah, today, I don't mind if we lose. I really don't. I really don't. As Urusei tries Batterina. It's been a good start though here from the Cherries. And Sori's in the middle. And Alisson makes the save. This is a good start. 10 minutes in, I'm going to praise the boys for this. This has been very encouraging. Backup boys going out there. And to be fair, playing for places. And playing very well. Enrique almost gave us not what will be a shock lead, but a deserved one. Clearance off the line. This is a very encouraging start from Bournemouth. Very encouraging. And Nkunku might be off here. Well. Now what do I do? Oh man, do we go for this now? Like, because I said take a point. Like, we'll take a point in this game. This is probably the toughest game we've got remaining. But now Liverpool are down to 10. Do we go for it and possibly lose it here at Anfield to a man advantage? Because that would be embarrassing. Do we bring on a couple of the starters on the bench? But to be fair, the backup boys are doing the job, so why make the changes? Kowal's cross, Sori's at the back post, it's off the bar and cleared off the line for the second time today. This has been a really encouraging start by Bournemouth. We got a man advantage. I mean, I'll still take the point at this point, and Wolves are in front against Spurs as well. Okay. Alright. I've got no idea what to do, but for now, why make the changes? Because we're playing really well out there. Really well. Oh, we hit the bar again! This is all Bournemouth. This is all Bournemouth at Anfield here. We have got the man advantage, and surely, if we keep this up, we're going to get a goal. It's been all Bournemouth. That would do it for the first half. I would have taken a point pre-game, and now I'll say this. I'll be disappointed if we don't win this. I'll be very disappointed. If Liverpool get in front, I'll be absolutely seething in a half where we've been dominating. It's Harvey Elliott from 25 yards. It's over. Right, lads, at the break, I'm going to say this, pointing the finger. We've been the better team here. Keep doing what you're doing, we'll be fine. We're playing really well out there. Koulibaly's tired. I'm tempted to take him off and bring on Traore, but he's not much fitter, to be fair. Because to me, Koulibaly, you got to play him up top, really, with his pace. So I think I might do that. I think I might take off Koulibaly, keep Araujo on there, and bring on Traore on that left-hand side. Just a one change. I know he's our top scorer this year, but he's just a bit too tired, really. And he needs to play up top, on the left-hand side. We're not going to get the best out of him. Traore on, second half begins. I think we can go and win this. Leicester is still tied with Chelsea. Wolves are in front still. Oh, man. I did not expect this. I can still see Liverpool winning though. This is how much I hate playing against the big six in the Premier League. I could still see Liverpool in a game where we've dominated, winning this with a man disadvantage. I can still see them winning it. Manu Sanchez, shut down by Mosquera. Ricky's on the edge. There's Valverde, who can strike him. He does, and Georgie, comfortably to be fair, turns it over the bar. This is how strong the Premier League is. This is how good the traditional Big Six are in this save. Even with a man advantage in a game we've dominated, we are still underdogs. Made my second change. Alex Scott comes on for Radalovic. Also not very fit, but I thought if he's going to get a penalty there, but he is a fantastic playmaker, as we know, from deep as well. As Mosquera's in the area, crosses. Yes! Fuck! Soria! Come on! Okay. Mosquera, what did I say? He can play right back, whips one in, and Soria beats Alisson. We deserve this. We more than deserve this. But what do? Do we shut up shop, or do we stay on attacking in a game where we've dominated for the most part? These are the moments where you need a cool head. And I don't have a cool head. And we've also got Gareth Smallcombe with the hottest head out there, starting left back. Incoming cynical red card with 10 minutes to go. You can see it happening. Oh man. 12 minutes to go. I did not expect this. We shouldn't be in this situation, but we are. And now can we hold our bottle? Goncalves to Hughes. Manu Sanchez takes it over the halfway line, running at the tired legs of Mosquera. It's 1-1. Our leader's gone instantly. We just can't beat the Big Six. It's coming. That winner is coming. And it's going to feel absolutely sickening as Scott wins it back and then gives it straight away. I mean, we've done really well out there. We've been at Liverpool from the first whistle. Oh no! Traore off the post! We've hit the woodwork 3 times this afternoon. 5 minutes of added time, and oh, it's a pen! It's a pen! I think it's a pen! I think it's right. Hang on a second. Hang on. No, hang on. Don't let Araujo take it. Don't let Araujo take it. No. Let Delap have it. I'd rather Liam Delap than Battery. I can't confirm it. No. I can't confirm it. No. He's missed all 3 this year. Oh, fuck you. Yes! Come on! 4th time's the charm. Enrique finally gets it right. Oh, I can't take this. Ref blow the whistle. Bournemouth have won at Anfield. We've cut the gap on Liverpool to 1. What a game! I can't take this. I can't take this. Our rotated Bournemouth side go to Liverpool, getting Kunku sent off early and win it in stoppage time. And Spurs found their leveler, but Leicester beat Chelsea. Wow, Southampton drew with Man City. Not a week. Oh, right, we're 8 points behind, Doxy boy. Don't you even fucking dare about thinking about being in this title race. Right, we've now got a 4-point gap on Spurs, and we're 7 clear of Chelsea. I can't take this. I can't take this, honestly. I can't do this. If not now, then when? I'll say it again. If not now, then when? If not this season, then when? I love how, for the first time in the save, I've been included in a title race hots up email. I mean, listen, you look at those fixtures there, and you'd say we could theoretically win them all, but we're still 7 points behind a dominant Manchester City side. 8 points even. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm thinking about this. We've landed in Spain. And this is it. It's the second leg of the Europa League quarter-final where we lead Villarreal by 4 goals to 2. The winners of this tie will take on either Inter or Atalanta, who are tied at 3-3. Atletico lead 4-2 against an Etienne, and Leipzig are 2-1 up on West Ham as they travel to London. Well, the win against Liverpool has given us a bit of a cushion in the Premier League. We didn't expect it. But even though that's the case, I still think, as I try and drill it into my players pre-game, this is our best route to the Champions League. And so with that being the case, we're back to our starting 11 and the same team that beat Villarreal last week. George is in goal. The back four is Mitchell, Miodrag, Mosquera and Aaron's with Scott McTominay at DMs. Kazada and Sucic are back on the wings with Traore supporting Kowal up top. On the bench, you got Ward, Garza, Gomez, Smallcombe, The Chump, Urisevic, Radulovic, Batterina, Soria, Delat, Watkins, and Enrique as well. Keep a clean sheet. We're going to the Europa League semis for the first time in the save. We went out in the quarters last year. Let's not let it happen again. Come on, you cherries. Sorry, not last year, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we went out to a Spanish side in the Europa League quarterfinals. Do you remember? Real Sociedad lost it on pens. Lost it on pens in Spain. I would not be surprised if the exact same thing happens again. As Aaron's intercepts, and we shall get the ball forward and then give it straight away with a poor kick from Georgie. Zonarek finds Rug, and Villarreal have the first chance, and Georgie's dived out of the way. I want to see that on the free, did it? Take a deflection? It must have done. Well, that's not how you start a game, is it? 4 minutes in, a poor kick from Georgie gives Villarreal the ball back, and it must have taken a deflection because, oh yeah, it did. You see it there. Took a slight nick off Alex Scott, and it's lagging like crazy, sorry guys. And Georgie was deceived. You know, I could blame him for the poor kick. I can't blame him for diving the wrong way because it did take a deflection off Scott, and that is the worst possible start to the game tonight. Keep a cool head, I was saying pre-game. We've conceded 4 minutes in, and Villarreal smell blood. Villarreal sense danger. Villarreal almost found a leveller on aggregate. Georgie makes a save. It's all one-way traffic. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, we trailed by 3 goals on aggregate to RC Lons and still made it through. We trailed 7 days ago and still overcame Villarreal to win. But as Jackson is through, it's a brilliant, brilliant block by Mosquera. Miodrag loses flight of the ball and he's bailed out by his partner. Very poor start this from Bournemouth. Very poor start. Thankfully, we're only down by 1. We could easily be down by 3 here. Hamid Traore has a go! Hits the crossbar. Constantly hitting the woodwork. 2 things we've been constantly doing this year. Getting injured and hitting the woodwork. I hate to be that guy, but we genuinely have been very unlucky this year, you know? I understand that most of the times the reason why we get beaten is because my tactics are shocking. I understand that. But I hate to be that guy and make excuses. But we have been very unlucky this year. Very unlucky. With the injuries and the amount of times we hit the woodwork, very unlucky. Luka Sucic denied. Good response from Bournemouth after a poor start. Keep it up. Inter have just gone in front against Atalanta. As once again we hit the bar. Traore clips the top of it as it goes over for a goal kick. It's unbelievable how many times we hit the woodwork. I say it's unbelievable. It's not. It should be believable considering we've seen it all season long. But as things stand, whilst we trail on the night, we are making it through on aggregate. Down by a goal. And we tightened up after conceding a lot of early chances. Big half-time team talk here to the boys. And I'll say right now, we're still winning on aggregate, but don't let yourselves get complacent. That can still all change if you're not careful. Tighten up, boys. Tighten up. We see out this result, and it'll be a loss, but a win on aggregate, and I'll take that. Corner for Villarreal, only half dealt with. Zvonarek finds Zakaria inside the area, and Pedraza back to Wilfred and Ndidi. As Villarreal look for an opening, but instead it's a heavy touch there, and Garang says, I'll take that, thank you. And McTominay gives it straight back to Zakaria. His passing at times is absolutely shocking. And twice tonight we've been stung by trying to play out from the back by two of my team leaders, but thankfully this goal is disallowed. Flags up for offside. That wonder kid Belgium is not going to... Oh, it was 3 players offside, to be fair. I thought it was tight. Actually, it was 3 players offside. But Georgie and Scott, 2 of my 3 team leaders, have cost us twice tonight. Thankfully, this time, we're let off the hook. Still down by a goal. I think we've got to score tonight. We have had some chances. Fucking hell, Alex. That is really risky. Oh, we are getting stung playing out from the back here. Mascara just says, sod this then, I'll hoof it long. But then Sucic miscontrols. We're getting stung playing out from the back. It's level. It's level. Was he offside though? He was. Twice. It's a disallowed goal for offside. That one, much clearer. Still we lead by 1. I think I have to take on the pass out of defence instruction. And there's a highlight there, so I'll do it in a second. But as Pedraza is inside the area, Georgie tips it up in the air, headed away, and Villarreal sensing blood, going for the goal to get 2 goals up, and this time it will stand. I was just going to make the instruction change, and Villarreal have levelled it on aggregate. Play out of defence, take it off. Let's put pass into space on to capitalise on the pace we've got going forward. So disappointing because we've had a couple of chances going forward. Hit the woodwork twice as well, but defensively been so fragile, like we have for most of the season. Really, I don't really know why, because our back line is so good. What a throwaway! I just don't understand why we're so weak defensively. And we've got a leading right back in Max Aarons who would walk into any team in the Premier League, maybe apart from Man City. We've got Miodrag, who is one of the best young defenders in the game. Mascara, who becomes one of the best centre-halves in the game. And yeah, okay, left back, Mitchell or Smallco, not great. But for some reason, we are so fucking weak at the back. And I don't know why. I'm going to have to go for it now. I'm going to have to go for it. This is it. Now or never for Bournemouth as Marquinhos is inside the area. Plays it back and Mamardashvili makes a great save as Villarreal are going for the kill. We're going 4-2-3-1 but pushing up as high as we can now. And basically going all out because we've got to. We ain't got a choice. We ain't got a choice now. Unfortunately tonight we've just absolutely bottled it. There's no other way of putting it. We've looked good going forward. It would work twice. But at the back, absolutely shocking. And this will wrap it up for sure. This will wrap it up. I think the flag might have been up there, to be fair. Nope, this time it's not. I can't ask for another one. I've had 2 already. I can't ask for another one. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I mean, I don't know how we've just done this. I really don't. Second year in 3. We go to Spain and we're knocked out in the quarters. Well, we collapsed. 4-0. 4-0. I mean, that is inexcusable, isn't it? You know I said the tie was going to be close. But 4-0. That's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic, that. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming after that. So if you look now at the table and where we are, that surprise win means we have gone 4 clear, but it is now or never in the final 5 games. The only thing that gives me confidence is knowing that now we've put all our eggs in one basket, because we do have a favourable final 5 fixtures. Really, we should win at least 4 of those. And if we do that, then mathematically we'll guarantee qualification. But we should still be in the Europa League. We've bottled it. We've absolutely bottled it. And if we bottle this as well, and what I'm thinking about is 2 years ago. I'm thinking about 2 years ago when we bottled the final run-in. Only won 1 of our final 4, and albeit, yes, they were tougher fixtures, but that's what I'm thinking about. If you remember 2 years ago, we had a chance. We blew it. If we do it again, I think I might resign, honestly, because I'm fucking fuming. 4-0. I don't know what to say. That's it though. That's it. That's what I'll say. That's it. Guys, thank you for watching. This is the most bizarre episode of the same. I don't even know what to say. All of those 3 games were fucking nuts. But we're going to return, and I don't want to miss any games. I think what we'll do is we'll do a treble header. Watford, Everton, Luton. In what should be 3 games we expect to win. And then we'll do the final two, Leeds and Arsenal as well. I think we'll do that. I think we'll play all 5 on camera, because I don't want to play any game off camera now. Where 4 wins from 5 will see us qualify for the Champions League. But if we blow it from here and we bottle it from here, we'll never forgive ourselves. Have a great day. Much love. Put it behind you, lads. And I'll see you for another episode of Season 7 very soon. I can't believe I just did that. That was pathetic.